There's a moment in life that feels confusing, almost painful, when people start disappearing. Conversations fade, connections weaken, and relationships that once felt normal suddenly feel distant. And your first instinct is to think something is wrong, that you did something, that you lost something, that people are just changing on you. But sometimes it's not loss, it's God removing. Here are 10 signs that God is removing people from your life. And if you're experiencing this, you need to understand what it actually means. Because it's not rejection, it's redirection. The first sign is this: conversations start to feel forced. People you used to talk to easily, now it feels like effort. There's no flow, no depth, no real connection anymore. And it's not that you hate them, it just doesn't feel natural like it used to. That's not random. When God is shifting your direction, He often removes alignment first. The second sign: you feel out of place around them. You can be in the same room, same conversations, same environment, but internally, something feels off, like you're not supposed to be there anymore. That discomfort isn't you being antisocial. That's your spirit recognizing misalignment. The third sign: your values start to change and theirs don't. Things that once felt normal to you don't sit right anymore. Conversations you used to enjoy now feel empty or even draining. And it creates distance, not because you're better than them, but because you're being pulled in a different direction. The fourth sign: they start misunderstanding you. You try to explain yourself, your mindset, your growth, but it doesn't land. They interpret it wrong. They question you. Sometimes they even judge you. That's because not everyone is meant to understand the version of you that God is building. The fifth sign: there's less access. You don't talk as much. You don't see them as often. Plans don't line up anymore. And it feels like distance is just happening. But sometimes God doesn't remove people suddenly. He removes access gradually. The sixth sign: you feel drained after being around them. Not every relationship is meant to go with you into your next season, and your energy will expose that. If you consistently leave interactions feeling heavy, distracted, or pulled backward, that's a sign. God is protecting your focus. The seventh sign: you're being called to be alone more. This is the part people misunderstand the most, because loneliness feels like loss, but there's a difference between isolation and preparation. When God removes people, He often replaces noise with silence, because He needs your attention. The eighth sign: old habits come back when you're around them. You notice that when you reconnect, you slip, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. You become a version of yourself that you're trying to grow out of. That's not coincidence, that's confirmation. The ninth sign: you feel a pull to move forward, but they don't. You want growth, you want discipline, you want something deeper, but they're comfortable where they are. And now there's tension, because staying connected to them feels like staying stuck. And the 10th sign, the hardest one: you care about them, but you know you have to let go. There's no anger, no big argument, no dramatic ending, just a quiet knowing that this chapter is over. And that's where most people struggle, because letting go without hate feels unnatural. But sometimes that's exactly how God moves. Here's the truth most people don't realize. God removes people from your life for a reason, not to hurt you, but to protect what He's building in you. Some people are not bad, they're just not aligned with where you're going. And if they stayed, they would slow you down, distract you,
or even pull you back into things you prayed to get out of. So God steps in, not always loudly, but clearly, if you're paying attention. If you're in this season right now, where people are fading, where connections feel different, where you feel alone more than usual, don't panic, don't chase, and don't force what God is trying to remove. Because what leaves your life is making room for what actually belongs in it. And most importantly, don't mistake separation for abandonment. God is not taking people away from you. He's taking you somewhere they can't go. And that process, even though it feels uncomfortable, is one of the clearest signs that you're growing.